Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. In a while back, I made a similar video using the upgrades that Neville has announced for midband. So he releases a list about bi-weekly on low band upgrades and on midband upgrades. And on the announcement that I made for the midband, I said that the list is shrinking and it's getting smaller on the announcement of midband upgrades, so they're not happening as on a large scale. But the 600 and 700 megahertz upgrades in the last 2 weeks are still happening on a very large scale. Now, people have been saying, well, that's a good thing, and I do agree. I do say that they need to be pushing these upgrades, but here's where I have an issue. So there is a expansion ongoing with 600 megahertz beyond beyond their current footprint. So they are adding new sites. But one thing that I do want to point out, and if you see how large this list is, they are nowhere near rolling out 600 megahertz at this type of scale. If you see how long this list is, I mean, this list is very long. So this is letting me know that T-Mobile has not added low band on a lot of towers within their cell grid. So the current tower grid that T-Mobile owns and leases that they have rolled out, density, all the cell sites, they have skipped a lot of cell sites that never got low band even before when they first started the low band rollout with band 12 700 megahertz. They skipped a lot of cell sites for this list to be this long. So this is a long list. So that lets me know that within, even here, there are a lot of sites. I mean, I don't know exactly how many, but there are sites that never got low band. They just got band 2, band 4, and that's it. And T-Mobile is now going back to those sites, and they're adding the low band. But then also another thing that where this list could be deceiving is if T-Mobile is adding cell sites where they went back to that already had 700 and they added 600. In my opinion, if T-Mobile is doing that, this list is pointless. If T-Mobile is just adding that, in a city that already had low band where the signal, didn't reach as far, but it already had low band, and T-Mobile is now adding that city just because they went back and added 600, that makes the list pointless. But as you can see, this list is huge. This is long. This list is almost as long when they first rolled out 700 megahertz at a very fast pace, according to them. This is almost as long as the list that we used to get back then. I mean, this is ridiculous in my opinion. As I said in that other video, the mid-band list is shrinking, which T-Mobile did start at their rollout on mid-band. So, of course, they had more PCS on their cell grid compared to low band, but that should have been fixed by now. There's no way that list should be this long. And some may say, well, they are rolling out new towers, but not at this pace. There's no way in 2019, towards the end, T-Mobile is rolling out 600 megahertz only towers to expand coverage at this rate. There's no way. This is either towers that never got low band, or T-Mobile is literally posting cities that are getting the 600 swap, the 600 panel swap, converting it over to 5G. But even that panel, that 600 panel that they're adding, the thick one, that still comes with 700 megahertz. So this list could be very deceiving if we break it down. I just wanted to point that out. When I saw that list this morning, I was like, holy crap, this is a long list. I was like, in 2 weeks, there's no way T-Mobile has extensively done this if it wasn't towers that never had low band or towers that they're just swapping that panel to 600 megahertz. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If your city is more than likely on this list, let me know if your coverage has improved somewhat. I mean, the reason I say that is because the list is so long. I mean, most cities should be on here that where you guys live and work and play. I mean, even El Paso's on here. So let me know in the comment section down below if your coverage has improved somewhat in your city, and leave all your. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think this might be flawed, or deceiving, being that the list is this long? I mean, they touched almost every city, every big city in a state they've touched, which in my opinion could be very, very deceiving. So let me know all that in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload content like this. Also follow all of the Tech Life social media outlets for more updates. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.